So we had Jump Force announced at this year's E3, at Microsoft's conference no less. Came out of nowhere, the announcement did, and it's coming out fairly soon. This video is going to be about what's been confirmed so far, our first impressions of it, as we had the privilege of playing it ourselves, and what we'd like to see going forward. So with the last few months, we've had Spike release a few trailers and announcements along the way of characters in Weekly Jump magazines, and Gamescom this week.
In the previous game, the roster was actually, there were over 50 characters in the roster.
Yeah.
Over 10 of those were only support characters, but we've already seen that, for example, Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter was a support character in the previous game, and he's now a playable character. So it is very likely that characters that were just there for support are now actually going to be fully playable.
Rukia being also another example. She was support only, but now she is a fully playable character.
Yeah, so so there were 52 characters, and they've announced 15 for Jump Force so far.
And those characters spanned 32 different series.
Yeah.
Different manga series.
The graphics look amazing.
They're just as good as they are in the trailers when you're playing it.
Yeah, so
the particle effects are great, the environmental detail is great, the character detail is really nice as well. I like how they've animated the characters.
Yeah, so when we went to play it, we were fortunate that the queues weren't too long, so we could actually play it several times.
Yeah.
So
it was a very early build that we played.
So when we played it, there were only 6 characters. And we kind of played as all of them.
Yeah, just to get a feel.
At least once to get a feel, and it plays great. It plays very similar to the previous game, J-Stars, but better than that.
Controls feel a bit tighter, feels a lot more fluid. It kind of felt a bit janky in J-Stars, as there was a lot going on, but this one seems a bit more focused. And as we played it quite a few times with different characters, we got a feel for the mechanics. So you have like your Awakening. I'm not sure what they're called. I can't remember it.
It was Awakening in J-Stars.
It was Awakening in J-Stars. Obviously you can block, grapple, do combos, different moveset, do different special moves. And you have your ultimate move / Awakening, which builds up by you landing successful hits and you also taking damage.
Yeah. One big difference was that in J-Stars you had support characters, and it doesn't seem, at least from what we played, it doesn't seem like there are support characters
and
in
from
Jump.
The trailers.
And from the trailers.
It looks like they've been completely scrapped and everyone's playable.
Yeah, because when we played it, it was that you picked 3 characters, and while you were fighting you could switch between them. So, and you could fully utilize them, you could fully play them. They all had their own...
They all shared the same health bar.
Yeah.
So if one of them, whoever you're playing as, gets knocked out, then that's it, you lose. You don't switch to the next character like some other fighters.
Yeah.
And so far there's been 15 characters confirmed. We've had a story mode teased. And then the most recent Gamescom trailer, at the end it was now teased create character. So the developers have confirmed in view of IGN at Gamescom that is going to be your character you play as in the story mode. And similar to what we said about the different arcs, different characters you recruit in the previous game, that's going to kind of play into this one as well. So your main character will be your avatar, and you get to choose to start with Naruto characters, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and it will go from there. Now, can you bring it into versus? Can you bring them online? And we'll know more as we get closer to the release date of the game.
Well, there could be something like a survival mode in which you have your 3 characters and they don't share a health bar like what we've seen so far. They actually each have their own health bar. So if you switch your character, you actually switch the stats as well.
Right, yeah.
And then if one of them gets KO'd, you then move on to the next one.
Which is like some of the other 2D fighters as well.
So you kind of have three lives.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea. Again, this is going to be the 50th anniversary, so we're expecting a hell of a lot of characters
Yeah.
from all across the board, across the last 50 years.
Yeah.
You've got to think as well, we might not see any Black Clover or Boku no Hero characters announced for a little while because they got standalone games coming out very soon. You've got Black Clover in September, one's Justice in October.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they won't be shown until closer to release, or at least after those standalone
Yeah.
games have had some breathing room.
We've got the Boruto game coming out this month still as
So
well.
there could be Boruto characters.
Then there could be World Trigger, because that's pretty popular at the moment. In J-Stars we had Madara as well. If they had someone from Naruto, it could be Kakashi or Sakura. That would make sense.
Yeah.
But I kind of think they might focus more on Boruto characters. In the previous game, pretty much all major manga series that were really popular were represented in some sort.
They could pick characters from Dragon Ball Super, you've also got Beerus.
In regards to other series, it would be great if Tsuna from Hitman Reborn would return.
Yeah, with a better moveset, updated
Yeah.
moveset to reflect the manga, not the anime, because it just got up to him being able to use the gloves and Natsu. And his moveset was pretty underwhelming, and so was his strength as well. It's quite a
Yeah.
weak character.
But I hope he's returning, and even though I would like to see some other characters like maybe Hibari or Gokudera, I don't think they would add any more Hitman Reborn characters. And with that, I'd also like to see Olga and Baby Bell from Belzebub to return. And what I really think is there will be Boku no Hero characters, Deku and Bakugo, and then maybe Todoroki
Yeah,
or
I'd
All
really
Might.
love to see Todoroki in it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't really care for All Might, to
Oh
be
no,
honest.
me neither. If I could pick, I would want it to be Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. That
Yeah.
would be
And
and then that'd be good.
if for a villain,
Dabi.
yeah, I mean, who knows? There might even be a season pass for this game, or there
Yeah.
might be DLC characters added later on. I can see this game being quite popular. It's gaining quite a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
It's clearly being marketed very well, and I just can't wait to see what they announce in the upcoming months.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my most anticipated games of
Oh,
next
yeah.
year. Next year is
Same.
also going to be already going to be killing it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of our thoughts on the game. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Maybe you've got a really cool idea that we haven't thought of. Probably have. Thanks for watching. If any other big news comes out about this game, then we might make another video about it. For now, we'll just keep speculating on what we could potentially see in the game.